And we got it. So we got some big news here. This is great news. We got TikTok. So I know all the people out there were like, no, TikTok's gone. No, I got to sell my phone for $25,000 or buy a phone for $25,000 or something like that. But guess what? TikTok is now available in the Google App Store and the Play Store, the Google Play Store.
Thanks.
Sorry, the Google App Store and also the Apple US App Store. So Google and Apple are both using or allowing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't even use TikTok. I'm so excited. This is great because I knew it was gonna happen because Trump. Like I was so confident here, but the one thing people do need to understand is TikTok may not be the same algorithm-wise because you got to realize they still got to sell it, right? So it's still good. I'm glad it's here. I mean, who knows? Who knows what they do? Maybe they saw. Maybe they. I don't know. I'm sure there's got to be a way to figure something out to where, you know, that even I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll find out. But for now, it's saved. It's here. It's in the App Store. You don't need to buy a phone for $10,000, $20,000. You know what I mean? So Doge investigation finally forces Congress to admit to the U.S. government long history of financing AQ, the T, and the IS. You know, you see it there, right? And also, right here it says Doge workers arrived at the IRS today. Do you expect to close the IRS, Lutnick, someday? Trump says, I think the IRS will be looked at just like everybody else. Everyone will be looked at. They're doing a hell of a job. Elon is building a force of super geniuses. They go talk to the people about their deals and people get tongue-tied. They can't even talk because these people get it. They're very smart people, very smart people. I love it, dude. That's great. But yeah, so that stuff's going on. I mean, imagine that, man. Imagine they just cut off and take out these taxes. And I mean, think about it though. Like, you know, when you get taxed, like we gotta file for taxes. But the thing is like the IRS or whoever gets our taxes, they're the ones taking out the taxes. So why am I having to put how much you took from me? Right. I'm so excited here because I'm telling the truth here. But it's like, why do I have to fill out and tell you what you took from me? You can literally just give me a receipt and then I'll just pay you from that. You know, that's all I need. Like, why do I need to go through above and beyond? You know what I mean? It's just a very interesting process. And I think that process needs to get looked at, fixed, abandoned, abolished, whatever. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like the video right now. If you don't like taxes, like the video right now. Right now, like it up. But I mean, I don't like taxes. Also, like healthcare too. I wish healthcare was free. You know what I mean? Like, why would we want to take people's money? I know there's people need to be working, right? So it's a very squirmy thing. But you know, I do wish healthcare was more free. I do wish, because you know, it's your health, you know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have to worry, you know, going to the hospital and then finding out something bad about me, and then next thing you know, I gotta pay thousands in bills, or hundreds, thousands, whatever, you know? Yeah, not the best, man. Let's click this here really quick, actually. He talks about his plans about radical transparency and returning gold standards since to NIH, FDA, and CDC, ending the corruption, ending the corporate capture of those agencies, getting rid of the people on those panels that have conflicts of interest. Here, Coca-Cola and PepsiCo both are preparing to comply with President Trump's executive order banning diversity, equity, and inclusion, the DEI, programs. Spoke to Governor Trudeau. They don't have military protection, and you take a look at what's going on out there. People are in danger. They need our protection. Yo, that's crazy. We get Greenland and Canada in the same year, dude. That is honestly, I'm rooting for that, because it's not on my bingo card, bro. It's not on my bingo card. Who's thinking that? Yo, imagine Canada, Greenland. Get that Panama up and oh my god. I'm gonna end my screen record. My phone's about to die, but I'm gonna end that there. But we're also gonna talk about Trump is gonna go to the Daytona 500 on Sunday. Whoop whoop. He's going to Daytona. Also, by the way, I think they said that he was the first ever president to go to a Super Bowl, which is pretty cool. He went to the Super Bowl, stuff like that, which is really, really cool. And then right here, the Canadian Prime Minister, aka Governor Trudeau, has announced the arrival of military reinforcements to the U.S. northern border. So I'm sure these tariffs are going to be a big effect to Canada, and we'll see what happens. I thought that dude was going to resign or step down or something like that. I guess not. Trump removes protection for Canada until it becomes 51st state. That's so crazy, dude. Dude, I think Greenland is probably like a sidestep, but I think Canada is more believable, honestly. Like it's really, dude. Look at what he says, bro. Removes protections for Canada until it becomes 51st state. That's wild, bro. That's wild. There's a whole 6-minute video thing there. Donald Trump has the Epstein. Oh, bro. I can't wait. Dude. The whole Diddy. We need to see the Diddy stuff too. Is there any like stuff there too? Any files there? There's gotta be something, right? Like there's literally just so many things that we should be knowing and paying attention to, and that's why I'm sharing these in these videos. And like I said, did you have your mind blown, bro? There's so much stuff happening. There's so much stuff happening, man. The FBI reportedly discovered 2,400 unreviewed records related to JFK-A. You know what I'm saying? Well, there's also a attempted ASS, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? And this dude named Josh Shapiro, I don't know who this guy is, but Governor Josh Shapiro apparently set a hit on Donald Trump or something like that. There's some documents here talking about she claims to have someone claims to have submitted a tip in July, but it was blocked by the Biden administration. If true, this would be one for the books. So there was a complaint. There was a complaint that was submitted in February 7th, 2025, which is that's just so crazy. Like, we're living in such an interesting time. This is a time of waking up. There's a transition going on here. There's a shift. Vibe, frequency wise, bro. It's insane. Like, you can feel it. You can literally feel it in the air. And then there's people that are like against what's going on, which, you know, I feel like people are. I don't want to get into this kind of theory, or I don't even know if it's a theory no more. But, you know, I feel like people think a certain way and they don't think the right way. They think the way that they were taught, or, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes people need to step back and, you know, kind of like breathe the air a little bit and kind of understand that we got a president that knows the business, knows how to, you know, go deep, man. He's done so much. He's talking to Putin, trying to figure out this. It's just wild. And we need a president that's wanting to step foot in someone else's territory. Perfect. It's a very risky thing, but a president that steps foot into someone's territory, that shows a lot of respect. You know, that shows that they're not scared. You know what I mean? And Trump is not scared. He was hit in the ear. Bro, this guy was hit in the ear, and this is the president that people should want. And it's gonna be. My phone just died too right now. But there was a lot of misinformation that went out for a bit, man. Like, there was a lot of misinformation that went out for a bit, and you know, I almost got fooled a couple times. I almost got fooled, and it sucks because this is before Elon Musk. You know, this is like Elon Musk had to clean up, you know, what the bad, and, you know, he's doing a lot to help Trump, and obviously, you know, it's just what we need. It's what we need, and there's a lot of just, you know, bad things happening, corrupt stuff. You know, I'm trying to be loose here. There's so many things I want to say, but some things I just can't say. There's just so many good things happening, and I'm thankful for that. And you know, I want to have kids one day. And when I have kids, I want my kids to live in a fair world, a world that's safe. You know, like, you know, I can care less about me. I don't care. I was just whatever, dude. I'm here, but, you know, I care more about my kids more so. You know, if when I have kids, I don't have kids yet, but when I do in the future tense, right? You know, I want them to have a good life, and I want them to be protected. I want them to be in a fair world with fair elections, you know, fair immigration laws where, you know, people that come in, they have to go through a legal system, and we got to know who these people are, and, you know, all these things, like certain reasons. I don't know how the process works fully, but there's definitely a legal system. And I just want, I want to be safe. I don't want no wars. I want fair trade. I want people to get along. I want people to be able to travel. I want things to be safe. I don't want people worrying about traveling somewhere and being like, am I going to be okay? Am I not going to be okay? Like, I want things to be good. And Trump is someone that people should want. Hate him or not. Hate him or like him, whatever, we need this. We need this. And I think there's very few people that disagree with that. I think there's a lot of people that agree with what's going on, and that's better for us. And we've seen the whole North Carolina stuff and also the fires in California. Like, we're getting things done faster than it would have with the other stuff, the other administration. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much better now. And I'm happy to see that, because I was in a position, like I said in my other video, where I thought Biden was this kind of person. I got fooled. I was following people that I probably shouldn't have. You know what I mean? And I kind of woke up. I snapped out of it. I'm like, wait a second. They said Trump was this, but I watched this interview and he doesn't even say anything like that. So I saw a fabrication in that, and I had to dig deeper. And I dig deeper. Then I was like, oh my god, bro, I got clickbaited. You know what I mean? I got clickbaited. Like, this is the realest clickbait ever too, because I got fooled. This is huge stuff too. Like, this is the president, the guy that runs our country. That's very huge, and the fact that I didn't research that is a bad thing on my part, and that's something that we should teach our kids and keep it in a family. And this is something that we should pass down to future generations, so this never happens again. We need to have, like, maybe a way to remember it, maybe like a museum or something like that, something that gets talked about in history. Like, we can't forget this, man. Like, we need to do research. We can't get fooled by misinformation. We need to understand how to find. That's also another thing too, is people don't teach other people how to find the proper information. And I think there needs to be more tutorials out there, so people can understand, okay, how can I find out if this article or this is wrong? There's people out there that, like, there's some smart people out there, but there's a lot of people that just are real assholes, man. They're real assholes. They're like, how do you not know this? Well, for one thing, people need to share you and tell you and give you information and knowledge to how to find something. And I feel like people should be making videos on YouTube, and I feel like that's lacked, or maybe my algorithm never pushes that out to me. But I feel like there's things that we need to know, and we should know, and always pass down to future generations. Like the Bible. It's just like the Bible. Like, we should be passing down certain things like the Bible, certain other aspects of life that help you throughout life to know what's right and what's not right. You know what I mean? So that's something that we need to kind of like staple into our economy and our brains and in our life. And I'm hoping that's the case, because we can't, I mean, obviously with technology, we're just going to forget about it tomorrow or the next day or whatever, you know what I mean? And, yada, yada, yada. But, I feel like, having a way to remember something, you know what I mean? And I don't know. I just feel like, life right now is getting better. There's things that need to get fixed. There's obviously a lot of corrupt still going on. There's things that we need to fix. But right now, I feel like this is the time to be alive. Like, this is like the realest thing I could ever say. Like, this is the truest thing I can ever say. And obviously, I think it's the best thing that I could say. But overall, good stuff's happening. Overall, that's am I gonna like? Is that gonna be like my last word? I'm gonna say overall.